Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Nath.
And you have your favorite pairing back.
Woo!
The Charlies.
I know. We've been so busy.
You've been very busy.
I've been busy.
Me less so.
I work on the news desk. So all these big breaking news stories, especially with this David situation where the chopped up body was found in the back of his car, was revealed as a missing 15-year-old girl. I've been working on that all week. It's just been a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that story is gripping the internet. So we'll give you an update. We got some interesting updates there. We'll also then turn to how the Tonight Show guys responded to one of their own being given the axe.
Yeah, and Jimmy was also spotted arriving at an interesting place.
Finally, this is very interesting. It was peculiar to me that Nina Dobrev and Shaun White broke off their engagement. But then it's taken an even more weird turn.
Yeah, she was spotted with somebody. We'll tell you who it is because I'm loving it.
We'll remind you guys that we're
live. Woo! Happy Friday, everybody. Drop in those comments. You know, we get to those at the very end of the show. Anything you want to say about these stories, about us? Let us know what you're doing this weekend. Any fun plans? We want to know. But we'll get started first with the David story.
Right. You were instrumental in breaking. I mean, we had a lot of exclusive angles on this.
Yeah, we've been definitely spearheading all the stories about this horrific incident that happened. So as you guys know, David, the singer, who I didn't really know before this, but apparently he's really popular among Gen Z.
Yeah, his music's great.
There was obviously remains of a 15-year-old girl found in the trunk of his car. We learned that we originally thought that the car was abandoned on a random street. Turns out the house across the street, he was pictured in.
He was living at.
His manager was renting out the house, seemingly for David. Which makes you think if there was this big murder plot, whoever killed this girl, why would they just leave the body in a car just on the street?
That's the why one hang up is that clearly from all of the circumstantial evidence that has come to light showing that these guys were in somewhat of a relationship. I don't know.
David and Celeste, the girl that was in the found, I mean, they clearly had they knew each other. We can at least say that.
They knew each other. I can see love there. I don't know if
a song about Celeste.
Songs, and for him to have some sort of love for her, and then for the body to be found in the way it was outside his house in his car, it's almost too obvious. You know what I mean? It's
to
weird.
Be him, for him to be behind it.
He had such strong emotions for her, and then now she was found in this way. It's like it doesn't.
Which, by the way, we should say he's, as of right now, not a suspect, not a person of interest.
That blows my mind.
But he did cancel the tour. We had been wondering when this body was originally found before the girl was identified. He was just continuing on with the shows. But now, in light of Celeste being identified as the body in the trunk, actually not the trunk, it was the frunk. You know the frunk?
No.
So
Tesla
has a back trunk and a front trunk. So the body was found in the frunk.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Which, by the way, Teslas, these cars all have cameras. So,
where's that?
Of course, they're going to subpoena the police, or of course, going to subpoena Tesla. They're going to get those records. They're going to see who did what. And, we know that authorities went to the house and they raided everything. They went in, they took a bunch of computers.
They're looking for blood.
They were looking for blood in the sink and the drains.
They're going to find, I don't know who did it, or even if anyone did, there's the potential that something might have happened to her. And then they were like, what are we going to do? A minor was in our house and the minor died.
They said they had a few leads. Police have a few leads.
But as of this moment, as you said, the tour's cancelled. His upcoming album, which was supposed to come out today.
Yeah.
Cancelled.
Pause, I think.
Did they say pause?
I think pause.
Oh, probably pause pending the investigation.
Yeah.
All the merch he was trying to sell. He was trying to sell merch with bloody handprints all over it.
Well, if you look at his music, all his music videos and stuff, it's dark.
It's about killing people.
Yeah, it's killing girls and, actresses that look kind of like Celeste too. I mean,
I know.
Just the life imitating art. Look, we don't know if he did it or not, but it's just so bizarre that what actually occurred was kind of like portrayed in his music and his music videos in the past.
And I don't know like what songs he put out when. I'm not big enough fan, but if he's putting out
Homicide, Romance,
yeah,
that's his biggest song.
was that put out after she died?
I don't think so.
That's just like maybe his lawyers would be saying it's too perfect. Like someone was trying to frame him. It's in his car outside his house with the same way that he depicted in songs. This case is fascinating.
It's insane. It's horribly tragic.
Horribly tragic.
This girl, Celeste, actually, that we have a video from a teacher that claims he knew her.
Yes.
So, this is bizarre on a whole different level. But yesterday, there was a science teacher giving a lecture to his middle school students, and it almost seemed like he was bragging about knowing Celeste. He shows a photo to the classroom, and it's a photo of her, and he's like, see that poster? That's this poster. And then he talks about how it seems like he knew that Celeste met David online, and he said that she was a runaway, at times. He said that at one point Hollywood Hills police found her, took her back to her parents, and then she ran away again, which makes me wonder, like,
why didn't they say anything?
Is everything okay at home? Like,
yeah, I know, because
I mean, there's so many things here.
He seemed to make it sound like it was an open secret that Celeste was off with David. That's what the teacher made it seem. And if that is true, then why wouldn't they grab it trying to go to David's gigs? If they can't find us, they'll go to David's gig. It sounds just horrible. What this poor girl, it sounds like almost like it's a kidnapping then. If she's a minor and you're an adult and she's going everywhere with you. Anyway.
And we don't know the situation. We're still looking into it, but we're piecing together all of these elements, and it is not looking good.
Okay, on to our next story.
Yes.
The Tonight Show hosts were kind of unified in their response to the Jimmy Fallon being taken off the air. Jon Stewart, in particular, did a funny type thing where he talks about how, this is a state compliant episode now. And so he goes on and all of them kind of did that same bit, to be honest, which is kind of like, oh my God, Donald Trump, aren't you so handsome? Aren't you so this?
Oh, I think that's hilarious.
Jimmy Kimmel, what?
Oh, you did say Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, yeah, about Jimmy.
Okay.
Okay, but
it's obviously about Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I mix them up too.
Right. Even Jimmy Fallon mixes them up because that was Jimmy Fallon's joke that his family was texting him saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
No way.
He's like, oh, that's Kimmel. That's Kimmel. But it's interesting. What are these guys?
I know. I mean, I imagine if you are in the late night space, you're probably nervous, even if you're not like the main host, even if you're just working on these shows, because, there was
Especially if you're working.
200 people that were working on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Now they all are presumably have no paychecks during this time.
I don't feel sorry for Jimmy Kimmel. He's going to be just fine. In
I'm
fact,
worried about the people that were working for him.
Jimmy Kimmel had a smile from side to side.
Well, yeah, because you know where he was at?
Where?
He was at a building where there's tons of attorneys. So the theory here is, and if you remember, like other famous like talk show people that have been fired or whatever, like Megyn Kelly, Sharon Osbourne, like all those big ones that have been taken off the air for whatever circumstance, they all met with attorneys and they all like got some huge payday. So, here he is, like presumably meeting with an attorney as he should. He's still in the middle of his contract, but I mean, he probably sees a lawsuit here for sure.
Well, look, right now he's suspended, so there's the potential he could come back. But
there's no way.
If I'm Jimmy Kimmel, I'm never coming back. Because you know that if you come back, you know that you're going to have to zip it about certain things. And he doesn't want to have to do that. He wants to speak his mind. So now he should just go the way that other sort of fired or suspended or, people who quit go, which is just like, form your own thing on social media. Say exactly what you want to say to your followers. Don Lemon's done it. Tucker Carlson. Who are those two lovebirds who got fired from their show?
Oh, yeah, TJ Holmes.
And Amy Robach.
Yeah.
They all just go to a social media. That's where the media is going.
That's where it's at now. Television in general is not doing as well as it used to. I mean, people go online for what they want to see, what they want to hear. And if you have an audience, just take it there.
Thank you for listening to our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, right. We're on that
Spotify.
space.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
Through the TMZ TV show. It's all about the podcasts.
Though that's probably where you guys know us from, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone come up to you and know you do the podcast? I get a special, like, if someone says, love the podcast, Charlie.
Oh, has anyone said that
Oh,
to you?
yeah, people have said that. That gives me a more of a satisfaction than, like,
well, you know what? I will say you've been, like, spearheading the podcast longer than I have. Like, you and I joined on together officially, like, what, a year and a half ago or so?
Yeah.
But you've been doing the podcast
a bit
for
longer
a long
than
time.
that. A bit longer than that.
Yeah.
Okay, on to our final story. Nina Dobrev was spotted on a boat with Zac Efron.
This is wild.
So they're both single.
Yeah.
Sadly enough for Nina, because she was engaged to Shaun White for
that's tough.
less than a year they're engaged, but they've been together for 5 or 6 years. And, like,
I'm sure they did wedding planning too.
it's sad because they're both in their, like, baby-making years.
Who?
Both of them.
Shaun White?
Shaun and Nina. They're both, like, mid-30s.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you give up, presuming they want babies, each of them,
Yeah.
you give up those.
Well, he's going to be fine, right?
It's the best years of your life, though. It's like the most
Is it
crucial
30s or
years.
20s?
I think the most crucial time of, the most fun, maybe 20s. But the most crucial for, like, you know, relationship-wise,
real relationships, yeah.
is that time. And now they're both blown it.
I mean, it sucks. I mean, but you also don't want to just commit to something just because you're like, this is it for me.
That's
Like,
true.
I've had, there was a time that I was engaged to somebody else, not my current husband.
What happened?
And it ended in a fiery flame.
Oh, no.
Not anything that I did wrong, but it's tough because when you're engaged to somebody, it's so different than being in a relationship because you start being like, you start telling yourself, okay, this is it. I can now see what my life is going to be like for the rest of my life. And then, you know, for me, we did start doing like some wedding planning. We started seeing some venues. Now you're really envisioning things. Your whole family is on board. You start thinking of bridesmaids. And then for the rug to be ripped out from under you and you like say no and just like change everything, it really makes you feel like everything just goes,
yeah.
And you're like switching things. And it sounds, I'm making it sound dramatic, but it really is dramatic. So
his loss, Charlie. His loss.
Yes, I agree. But you know what? What I'll say for her though is, and that also something I did too, is right after the breakup, for girls at least, you think like, who am I? Like you totally think like, who am I without that person?
You change your hair, like that's number one.
Yeah,
that's the first thing you do.
That could be something. But what you do usually is you're like, I need to be around good people. I need to be on a trip.
Go get some strange.
Maybe dabble in someone new.
And Zac Efron, like he's single too. He's shirtless on the boat, looking like Zac Efron.
And everyone else on the boat, which by the way, we're told like this crew is out in Italy. That's where the boat is for some wedding. But everyone else on the boat is like taken and in a relationship. Zac and Nina appear to be the single ones.
Then you definitely hook up. Is there 100% chance? Like if you're the only two singles and everyone is on a cruise, there's nowhere else to go.
It's not a cruise, it's a yacht.
You know, are you banging the deckhand or are you banging Zac Efron?
God.
Well, it's got to be one or the other.
Also, they've known each other for a long time. When you have that history and the familiarity, then it's like, okay, you're starting to look at each other with like different eyes.
They went to Pound Town
for sure. I'm okay with them dating.
Yeah.
They're a hot couple.
Shaun White must be looking at those photos.
Well,
like,
sorry, don't know what happened, but I can tell you, I feel like it's usually the guy that messed
the
up.
flying tomato, the sad tomato.
What's that? Oh,
he was called the flying tomato.
Oh, was he?
You might have called him the flying tomato.
I was going to tell you. I don't think that's appropriate, but he called himself that?
No, because he got red hair and he flew doing the skiing or whatever he did.
Oh, okay.
The flying...
Snowboarder.
Yeah, snowboarding.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, we'll read out some of your comments, or Charlie will.
Yeah, okay, so for the David story, Nana B said, he was darker than we thought. His music was telling on himself.
It was telling on himself, which makes it just like so, it's like a movie. It's like Inception. It's art imitating life. And was he really like telling on himself the whole time? Or did someone, I don't know, he probably,
Look,
are we allowed to say that he probably did it?
We're assuming he did it, right?
I'm assuming that.
If it comes out that he did it, then yeah, I mean, it feels like he was telling on himself. But what if he was saying all these things and it just was a coincidence and it was someone else?
Crazy coincidence.
It's just, this is a wild story. And you guys, we are all over this, so we will keep you updated. Sir Mel said, it's an unfortunate situation. His music was in the streaming shows, Arcane and Invisible. He also did a song for Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, he was blowing up.
His main song, which I forget the title of, is just like, you hear it on TikTok everywhere you go. It's like, it was like one of the number one TikTok things. He was like such a younger star. Like all the kids.
I mean, he's only 20 years old.
He's only 20. Yeah.
Only 20. Justin said he released his songs on her birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, there was 2 songs that he released on her birthday.
With dark lyrics in them.
Yeah.
And the Hello Kitty thing, did you see that she was into Hello Kitty? Now his whole theme is Hello Kitty right now.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
He's clearly honoring her in some way. I'm not saying she did it, but he did it, but they clearly knew each other very well. She's wearing Hello Kitty in some of the shots of them together, and now he's kind of honoring her. So that tells me that he knew about the death at least. Was he involved in the death? We'll find out.
We'll see. For the Kimmel story, M said, I'm hoping Jimmy can come back on air. Jimmy came from the radio world. I think he would be fantastic doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I could totally see him doing a podcast. I will say the one negative thing with the podcast, not for us, we don't have this issue, but it's just there's so many podcasts. So like if you're just now entering the podcast space, it's a little challenging.
Yes, Sir Mel actually agrees about Jimmy doing the podcast.
Okay.
Just like that Jimmy should do a podcast.
Oh, yes. For the Nina and Zac Efron story, Sky the Magnanimous 8 said, Nina and Sean, stay single until you can figure out your life, financial, job-wise, physical, mental situations. I think they've got their job, financial stuff.
They thought they had figured it out too, but clearly they hadn't.
Yeah.
It's sad. How old is she?
I think
I feel more sorry.
36 and he's 37.
Are about the same, yeah.
Zac Efron is a year older than Nina.
Oh.
Yeah.
36. Nina's
and then
36.
Zac Efron's 37 then.
Yep.
Couple miscellaneous comments from you guys. Cynthia said, hey everyone, watching from Oklahoma City. Cool.
Nice.
Have you been there before?
OKC, no.
Me either. I'd love to go. I'm trying to see all 50 states eventually.
All 50.
I'm going to Louisiana in a couple weeks.
What will be your last state? And does that mean that it's your least favorite state or you're saving it for last because it's your favorite?
No, I'm not saving it. I'm just going wherever the wind takes me. Like I've been to random places like North Carolina. No shade to North Carolina. It's just that my friend's parents moved there. And so when she was going to visit, I tagged along. So it's not like I sought out to go to North Carolina. Like it sought me out.
North Carolina sought you out. Why haven't you been to Australia yet?
I know. I'm dying to go. Right now, everything's like on
photos
pause.
you could take, like the koalas and the...
For us. Oh my gosh, that little animal you guys have. The little cute smiley one.
Quokka. A quokka.
It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh
I'm all for the animals. When I go, international trips, I like animals are my highlight.
Spiders?
I'm into spiders.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm from LA. When you go on a hiking trail, you're going to see a tarantula.
True.
I feel like outsiders are always like, tarantula, but they're so sweet. And I know people here that actually have them as pets. They're really intelligent and they're gentle creatures.
Shout out tarantulas.
Shout out. Shari Schaefer said, finally watching the podcast live. I've never missed an episode. Very exciting to watch it live.
Wow, Shari. That is
so cool, Shari.
incredible. Thank you.
Thank you. What are you doing this weekend, by the way?
What am I doing this weekend? I don't know. You have to give me more time to think about what I'm...
It's very simple. What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, my wife actually listens to the podcast too, and so she's going to get she's like, I told you 1,000 times. I don't remember anything, Charlie. I never remember I don't know what I'm doing this weekend.
But you don't know if you're sleeping in tomorrow.
I'm trying to think. I'm definitely not sleeping in. I'm definitely not sleeping in. I'll give you that.
Wait, why?
Because I wake up early to look after the kids in the morning.
Oh.
Give my wife a sleep in.
Close.
She deserves it, but I give her a sleep.
Naps?
Do I? No.
Ever? Did you used to take naps? Or I guess you do during the day.
During the day in my car.
Work. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when I'm supposed to be working.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
you know what they call it when you take a nap right before you go to sleep? A napetizer. Did you know that?
Appetizer, delicious.
Yeah, I love napetizers. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. We'll catch you Monday.
Bye.